Welcome to Love God, Love Others. When God saw what they did and how they turned from their evil ways, he had compassion. Read 4 chapters a day except for Sundays, for the Bible is alive for then, for now, and for the future. What you get today may be very different next time. Plus, it's the best way to love God, love others. Today, we read Obadiah, 1 chapter, and Jonah, 1 through 3. Obadiah, because there's only one, assures, but on Mount Zion will be deliverance. It will be holy. Obadiah speaks deliverance for those following God. Unfortunately, at the same time, he speaks to the Edomites. There will be no survivors from the house of Esau. They held a grudge against Jacob's people and celebrated at their loss instead of helping and supporting them. We have to let pride go and be followers of God in the example of Christ. Sometimes I say the same things again in these overviews, but so does, and will God's Word. That is why I named this show Love God, Love Others. The question isn't, who am I, but whose am I? There's only two answers, either Satan's or God's. Choose God. Question: how can I fully follow God? Jonah 1 asks, what have you done? Ever heard that growing up? Oh my, I know I have. I heard God asking me this time, not the people on the ship asking Jonah. Like Jonah, I need to really look inward. I have to daily ponder my actions, confess my sins, ask forgiveness, and turn from them. Jonah aloud, pick me up and throw me into the sea, and it will become calm. Jonah sacrificed himself and was inside the fish 3 days and 3 nights. Foreshadowing. God save him. He will save us when we turn to him too. Stop running from God's prompt like Jonah. Question: will I go God's way or mine? Jonah 2 shares that Jonah learned. In my distress, I called to the Lord, and he answered me. God is all about compassion. We're the ones that are stiff-necked and unwilling to turn. Jonah stated next, what I have vowed, I will make good. And the Lord commanded the fish, and it vomited Jonah onto dry land. God heard and sent him on his way. Choose wisely and follow through on the vows we give with God. He's doing his part, so we should do ours. Question: will I call in my distress or sink in my own sin? Jonah 3 confirmed that Jonah obeyed the word of the Lord and went to Nineveh. I would have, after all that he went through also. He still didn't want to, but he did, because Jonah did what God said. The people repented, and the king proclaimed, let everyone call urgently on God. When God saw what they did and how they turned from their evil ways, he had compassion. Jonah did what God said, and it saved around 120,000 people. Let God use you today and every day. Question: is God's plan my plan? Don't give in. Get to know the Lord better and follow through in a right relationship with him. Go with God and follow his plan over our plan. Call out to him, seek his face, his kingdom, his righteousness first. Then love God, love others. Everything else is the opportunity to do these two. Until next time.